1/4 of the population have used illegal drugs. There are 750,000 abortions every year. 9 out of 10 have viewed porn on the internet. 1 out of 10 females have been raped. 40% of us have inflicted self-injury. 65% say there is no true religion. With so many questions and so few answers for such a time as this.
Welcome again to Such a Time as This. We're back. We're back with Vicki. We're back with Harriett and Betty too. She's our special guest. She's almost Betty. You've almost become one of us. I know that's strange, but you know, today we're going to talk about something that happens around the world, maybe at different times, but it's happening in America right now. And we're going to talk about spring. In fact, we're going to talk about what spring brings. And if you've watched our show for any length of time, well, we're going to start, and where we end, I don't know, but I'm sure we'll end at a good place, because I know at the end, what's in my spirit, I know exactly what spring brings to me. But let's start with, okay, what does spring bring? I wish I had a poem, but I don't. Could somebody write a poem about what spring brings? Okay, girls, jump in.
Spring can bring migraine headaches.
Vicki, that wasn't good to start with, but it's a true statement.
Sorry.
Yeah.
New life.
Uh-huh.
Spring is new life.
Okay.
Definitely.
But, you know, now I laughed when you said spring can bring migraine headaches. But the flowers are all in bloom. Mm-hmm. The pollen's in the air.
Yes.
It can. I mean, spring is pretty. I mean, like say we see the pretty flowers and everything, but it really can bring migraine headaches. It can bring different allergies. It can be sad to especially children that want to come and play outside, but due to their allergies they can't. Mm-hmm. Right. So that's a true statement. I mean, it's bad to start out with, because spring is so pretty. I mean, and it seems like you said it does bring new life, and it seems that you know, the winter's gone, and all of a sudden your body feels better too.
Well, it's new expectation. You know, the old is gone, the new is coming in. Maybe we've had a bad winter. We're stuck in the house, so now it's getting out. It's wanting to dig in the garden, and so yeah, spring can be good as well as bad, but it's mostly good. It's mostly good.
But I hear y'all say spring brings good, but I beg the difference with y'all.
You always do here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Throw it in there.
Okay.
What's she going to say now?
I think spring brings a lot of trouble.
All right, Harriet. Elaborate on this.
Go for it, baby. Go for it.
Yeah, elaborate on this. A lot of trouble.
Well, because the simple factor is that, just like Vicki just said, she says springs bring headaches. You talked about the allergy. You know, springs brings, you know,
say that again. Springs brings. I know it's a
brain.
Tongue twister.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when you think about it, and you think about all of the things that our kids and things get involved in springtime, it can really bring a lot of trouble. Yeah.
Like right now, kid, and I'm going to interrupt. I think I know where you're going. Right now, kids are like, we have a spring break.
Yeah.
And every time a parent hears spring break, and you've got a child that just
partying.
Yep.
See, and that's where the headache
drugs,
comes.
That's exactly
drinking,
right.
smoking, right? And that's why I say, you know, when you think about it, as pretty as we're saying it is, it can be just as ugly.
So what you're saying is it can be deceiving.
Yes.
You know.
So is there any way that we can skip over that?
No. How can you skip over?
Depends geographically where you live. No, seriously.
Go, okay.
Now, when we moved down to Florida, my daughter said, "This is spring. We have a spring season here in Florida. We don't have it up north. It goes from winter, it just jumps maybe a week, if that long, of spring, and it jumps right into summer."
So you're saying up north the kids don't have spring break, so they don't party?
Oh, no, they have spring break, so I'm talking about weather-wise.
Oh, okay.
Weather-wise, yeah. The headaches are still there, the allergies are still there, but it's so short-lived.
So what I'm saying, so in other words, you're saying, and depending on where you're living at, it depends on, and you know, even when you think about spring and you think about summer, you know, something that should be very exciting and very joyful and a time, because like you said a few minutes ago, one of you said it, that, you know, winter we were inside and we couldn't really get out the way we wanted to, and so now everything is blooming and blossoming and you want to get out, and what happens is a lot of times is when the kids does get out or when adults get out, things just go off the map, you know, off the chain.
Well, I'll tell you how serious that can be. My niece emailed me just about a week ago, and she said, Mom, which is my sister-in-law, Mom, she said, was having chest pains. We rushed her to the hospital, and she had all kinds of tests done and whatnot. Now, up north, the snow that they have had, my sister-in-law has been housebound for 2.5 months. She got stir crazy. When you are like this, now you're getting pains. Whether it's imaginary or real, you feel pain.
Okay. So the spring, because she could get out.
So in answer or in response to what you were saying about being indoors a lot, that can happen too. So she couldn't wait until the spring weather so that she can get out. So now that she's out more, she's feeling a lot better. I don't know if this relates to anything.
Yeah, it can.
But
because
that's
now, Betty, you
what
haven't said anything. You need to jump in.